What's going on, everybody? I'm Animus J. Welcome back to the Redstone tutorial world. Today we're going to be covering how to build this wonderful little flower farm. Yay, flowers! Woo! Okay, so here's how the flower farm works. We've got a little clock underneath the grass right here, and what it's doing is it's powering two dispensers hidden underneath these two grass blocks. So the dispensers tick with bone meal, and it seeds the grass with flowers. Now, if you do this in a flower biome, obviously you'll get the most flowers out of it. If you do it in a swamp biome, like I did on the Unity SMP server, then you'll get the blue lilac. Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. If you do it in a normal biome, just like this one, then you'll get the red and the yellow and maybe some daisies. But so yeah, you'll get this stuff, guys. And you'll get lots of seeds as well, so you can plant wheat and all of that nonsense. Now you see there are some who do get caught up here. On Unity, I was able to use half slabs and it actually prevented that, but this is a slightly different design, and I will show you guys how to avoid that. This was actually just a test with the slabs to see if it worked like it did on Unity. So what do we need in order to build it? You are gonna need not what's all in my inventory, that's garbage. Look at what's in the chest. You're gonna need 2 chests. Well, I guess you can use one if you want to. You will need 4 dispensers. You will need at least 2 slabs because that is a part of the clock. You don't need them for the you don't need it for the decorative part, but you do need 2 slabs for the functional part. You're gonna need a crap ton of bone meal. You're gonna need 2 buckets of water. You will need 1 block of redstone. You will need, you're gonna need some decorative blocks, but you're also gonna need some temporary blocks just to hold your redstone on. Not necessarily temporary, they're permanent, but you need blocks to hold redstone on, whatever you choose. You're gonna need 1 lever, you're gonna need 6 signs, 2 sticky pistons, make sure they are sticky pistons. You'll need 2 redstone repeaters, you're gonna need a handful of redstone dust, you're going to need 2 redstone torches, 2 hoppers, and then 16 of any item, but they do need to be stackable items, so they can't be swords or hoes or axes or tools or any of that kind of stuff. Okay, so getting into it, now you can see how I have mine with the chest off here to the right. So you want to choose your leftmost border and go ahead and place down a permanent block. All right, and then we're gonna dig over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so from this block, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're actually gonna dig out the block underneath that one as well. Go ahead and place a block right there, and then you're going to dig that out. Now over here, we're gonna dig down 1, 2, just like so. Down in this hole is where you're gonna put your chest, and then dig down this block 1 more spot, and right there is where you're going to, oh, I'm sorry, I told you guys 2 hoppers, it's actually 3, I apologize. There we go, boom, that's where that hopper goes. Okay, now across here is where your signs are gonna go. So grab those 6 signs, go ahead and place it on that block right there, and then you wanna sneak place the rest of the signs all across that line. Oops, not right there where I just put that one. There we go. And that should be the last one. All right, now coming around here, we're gonna grab whatever blocks you're building this with and go 7 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, corner block right there. And then you're gonna come out 1 dispenser, 1, 2 dispenser, another block, and then your corner block, all right? Now you wanna come to these middle 2 blocks right here, about middle of the way, break those down by 2. Looking down in there, you're gonna put a dispenser facing up in both spots, and then you want to go ahead and just cover it back up. Now you can just cover it back up with dirt. It's going to turn back into grass. No biggie. Okay. So that is the top part. Now you're going to have to do some digging. So come around to one of the sides about in the middle And you want to dig your way down into here, all right? And you want to clear out an area. Now, obviously, I've reached bedrock, but what you want to do is clear out an area, and you want to have a good bit of space around your dispensers. Okay, next thing you want to do, let's go ahead and break out these blocks so that we can see where they're at, because we're going to need to replace those blocks as well. Okay, so looking up at your dispensers, just like I am right now, put a block here and a block there. And then you want to break out this block and this block. We're going to put repeaters facing into both of those blocks. And then we're going to take some redstone dust, and we're going to put redstone dust right here and right here, okay? So you should have repeaters both going into the blocks and redstone dust going across. That's what's going to power these two dispensers. Make sure you don't put any water in these yet, otherwise it's going to flush everything down, and we don't want that. Break the blocks behind your repeaters. Go ahead, put a spot of redstone dust to each of those. A block next to that, and then you're going to put torch and torch. Now what you want to do is grab a repeater, face it into each one of those blocks, and you want to set that for 2 ticks. So just right click it 1 time each. Now, behind each of those, you're going to put 1 block, and you're going to put a comparator facing into each of those blocks. I seem to have lost my comparators. You're going to put a comparator into each one of those blocks. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hoppers and go ahead and sneak place the hopper. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't do that. Okay, put down just a temp block, hopper into it, break the temp block, and then sneak place, sneak place the hopper into there. Okay, next, go ahead and grab that 1 redstone block that you've got on hand, and you can put it over either one of the hoppers. It doesn't matter which one. And then onto these blocks, you want 1 spot of redstone dust each. Then very carefully grab your sticky pistons and place it against that redstone dust facing into the redstone block like so. Now, believe it or not, we're basically done, okay? Right click one of your hoppers and take those 16 items and go ahead and place it in there, and your system should start functioning all the way. Let's make sure it does. There we go. If I put a couple items into each of these hoppers, we should see them spit out. Yep, there we go. They both spit out. So I'm going to take those items back out again. I know that both of those are firing. Okay, so next thing you want to do is come around to your 2 dispensers, add in your bone meal to both of them. Then go back to your staircase that you made. Where's my staircase? I lost my staircase there. There's my staircase. Okay, so here's my staircase. All right, I'm gonna break out these blocks right here. You wanna break it out from 1 beside your wall. Go ahead and put a block right there next to the wall on the ground. That way you know where it's at. And then you're gonna put a lever on top of that block. You don't have to do that, you can just leave it grass if you want to, but I like having it be a block there. Then all you're gonna do is tie a redstone line to there. That is your on and off switch. Boom. Now we've just shut it off. It's not gonna operate anymore. The clicking, oh, wait, did I break it? Did I not do it? No, it was just finishing out. It was just finishing out where it was. Yeah, we're good. We're good, it's frozen. Okay, let's go ahead and put all of these blocks, these dirt blocks, grass blocks back into place without breaking something else. And we're going to put our water buckets that I have empty of. 1 and 2. Okay, water bucket there. And water bucket there. And flip the switch on. And there you go. Oh, one last thing. 1 more water bucket. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all disorganized here. Okay, so your last water bucket is going to go underneath this white block, or this last block right there, and that's going to be what flushes all the items down into that hopper so it can get picked up by that chest right there. So that is it. And then of course you can decorate it any way you want. Now the items, even though these are full blocks, sometimes they will pop up onto here. All you got to do is just add another row of blocks. That won't happen. You could do glass, that way it looks a little fancier and you'd be able to see in it. Get out of here, sheep, nobody likes you, you're breaking my farm. But that'll prevent it from happening. Every now and then they will pop up onto here as well. So you could add half slabs on top of it. You could probably actually just do half slabs on either of the side walls as well if you wanted to, in order to prevent it. I don't think it pops high enough to do to go up on top of half slabs. So there you go, guys. And then you can just, obviously you can decorate it however you want, make it into a nice little gazebo. You know, a little, you could do like a greenhouse thing, put glass over it so it's like a greenhouse growing flowers. Be creative and do whatever it is that you want to do. I don't like, you know, a lot of people do tutorials, and I'm not knocking on them, but they teach people exactly how to build exactly one design, and I don't like that, because I think that you guys should be creative. And I mean, me personally, I like building things that fit my world. I like building things that blend into my terrain and wherever I'm at. And so however I build this thing may not look good where your terrain is. So that's why I like leaving the building options open to you. I just like showing you guys how to do the redstone part of things. But that's it, guys. Good luck getting tons and tons of flowers. That's all for this tutorial. I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. That's it, guys. I'm Animus J, and I'll see you next time.